On this episode of Press This, don't minimize this video.
That's right, Scott, because we're going to be doing a self-critique, something we haven't done before, a self-critique of our newest theme, Minimize. Hey everyone, and welcome to Press This. I'm your host, Dan.
And I'm Scott.
So, folks, what is Press This? Press This is your weekly look at the latest and greatest in WordPress plugins, themes, sort of news, like, for example, WordPress 3.6, which just came out last week, as of the filming of this episode. Please do go subscribe to us on our website, slocumstudio.com/subscribe, or, of course, a lot of you are watching us from YouTube. Subscribe right there with that big old subscribe button right on YouTube.
We got to hit that 10,000 mark, right,
hit
Dan?
that 10,000 mark that I accidentally made for us. So you'll notice that Matt isn't here today, and I'm kind of taking over primary hosting duties. He's on a little vacay, so we're chilling out here. We're actually going to talk about something very interesting. We've never done this before. Well, we've talked about themes before in the past, though we don't typically. We're actually going to talk about our own theme today.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
So the Minimize theme that we just came out with, it's really, really cool. And we always talk, specifically even more so on our other show, SEO Lunch, about how important it is to go responsive. Mm-hmm. To have a what that means is sort of a website that is good on both a browser, like on a desktop computer or a laptop, as well as on a mobile phone or on a tablet. Basically any device you have, being able to have a nice view of the action. And I assume it would be sort of a pain to code. And that's why we have Scott over here. So he's the one that designed pretty much all of it. So he's here to talk about it a little bit today.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to code, but in the end, it helps that user experience. So if let's say you're out and about around the town and you pull up the site on your phone and it looks, great. You pull up the site on your laptop, looks a little bit different because you have a larger screen, but all the information's there. It's presented in nice, elegant fashion, and you're able to find it very easily. So definitely important.
So we embrace the two sort of payment models option here. So we have a free version for you, so you can try it out. It's actually really doing well right now. We have 1,500 downloads, 4.5 out of 5-star rating. By the way, it's so weird to be saying all this stuff about our own stuff, but here it is, right?
I know, because usually you review something else.
And we're trying to be totally sort of transparent about that, for sure. But it's in the WordPress repository, so you can go right into the WordPress repo under themes and get it there. That's the free version. And what are some of the things that the free version allows you to do, Scott?
We have an options panel, so you can upload a custom logo, hide or show the site tagline or description. Right. You have social media options that you can adjust, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You add your URLs in there. And this particular theme comes with a social media widget, which will then render those social media options on the page. Yeah,
the social media widget, by the way, folks, is sort of a tie-in with that plugin that we've been developing on FreshDev. So if you guys are into plugin development, I recommend check that episode out or those shows out too.
And I also want to mention, Dan, we have a few sidebars in the theme as well. Yeah. There's one for footer widgets.
Right, I saw. Yeah.
There's one for the primary sidebar on the blog, and then there's also one on the front page. It's specifically set up for soliloquy or slide deck sliders, so you can actually have a nice, featured slider on your homepage if you're into that kind of thing.
Awesome. If you want to look at those sliders, we on previous episodes of the show talked about those slider plugins. You can take a look on which one we feel is better or which one we feel would meet your needs depending on what you're doing for your business or your blog or whatever you want to use it for. So we have the Minimize, the basic or the light.
And that's on GitHub.
And that's
right?
It's on GitHub too. Yeah.
We have a GitHub repository for that. So if you're into browsing the source code, you're a little more advanced, you can take a look at that. Our username is SDSWeb.
Cool. But there's also the Pro option, which comes to you for $59. Not too bad for your theme. And what it basically does for you is it gives you a couple extra color schemes. So you get 10 as opposed to the 2, and we're adding more. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're adding more. We definitely have one more in the works right now, but I'm sure as time goes on, we'll be continuing to add a few more. And then yes, as you mentioned, you only get 2 in the free version. Right. gray, and then our Slocum blue.
Right.
If you figure, I want some more color
Right,
schemes, take a look at our site. We have a nice preview of all the color schemes that are there.
But colors are cool and everything. What are some of the other things that I can get from the Pro?
That's
sort of
right.
Pro
So you can you get more Google web font choices. So
really
with
cool.
the free version, we give you only one web font to choose from. In this version, you have maybe about 10, give or take. And it can really change the look of your site. It's interesting how much a font can actually change the look. And you also can adjust the featured image sizes, so how they're displayed on your blog or on pages. And then you also have custom scripts and styles. So
I think this is the big one right here for developers and stuff too. Is the custom scripts and style implementation is really cool.
Yes, I agree with that. Now, if you get like a custom code snippet from a website, you want to put it in there. It's from a vendor or something like that. We have the options in our options panel. You simply paste the code. You have an option to paste scripts in either the head or the footer section, depending on where you want those to load. And then custom styles as well. You want to change the link colors to red for a particular reason, even though we have a color scheme for that in the Pro version. A different red, let's say. You could put your CSS in there, save the options, take a look at the site, and it's changed on the front end.
And no stranger to the feedback we've received from our other theme reviews and plugin reviews. We have our priority ticketing support options.
That's right. Yeah, you'll get premium support from us if you do have the Pro version. Ticketing support, we have a nice help desk set up where you can ask us questions about the theme, and we're happy to answer them for you.
Awesome. Scott, thank you so much for being on here. It's really cool. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Check it out. You can find it right on our website. We actually have a live demo you can use on our website as well. And you can download it again from GitHub, from the WordPress repository, or right from our website for the free version as well.
That's right.
Cool. And if you guys want to like what you saw, you have questions about it, you can contact us, slocumstudio.com/contact. Subscribe through the subscribe link, as well as go right on YouTube and click on the subscribe button there. We'd be glad to help you out and talk to you personally. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.